So I've had a few depressing days. I am just trying to think about the future, the long-term future, and how the plan will plan out. Like I really can't plan at all because I don't know if I get onto Big Brother. I know that I think it's going to happen this year because I believe that there's so many people that know now. More so than any other year because I feel like each year there's just more and more people that know and believe and switch. But um, the Big Brother show know that if I want to get on, and if I'm not on this year, I'm going to be furious. So the fact that they've got it coming on, I feel like is just a sign that, you know, I don't. I'd be furious if the show comes on if I'm not on it. And I feel like unless they really don't know about me, um, they wouldn't do that. So I've got hope that something's going to happen this year, and then I feel like I don't need to work or do massage because I have technically enough money to not do any work for like a year or two, and I'll be fine. Like I'll get bored. I'll definitely get bored. So I might see people, but I'm haven't been picking up my phone the last 2 days. But it's the thing is though, it's really depressing not working because then I just end up finding that I go into just loads of stages of thinking and just more and more thinking, and thinking gets me depressed. And so um, yeah, massage, even though I don't really like the job, there are benefits to it, which is that I feel like I can take my mind off of what else is going through my mind. Um, but yes, I'm going to Manchester for a day next week, and I'm just going to try and I've got Warwick Castle that I'd like to go to as well. Now that I'm at Merlin Pass, I can get into these places free. So, but anyway, so I'm thinking about the plan long term. I don't know the plan, don't even know the plan short term, but um, I I'm trying to think if the plan that I'm thinking about is going to happen. What's going to happen, and um, I don't know about the exposing of the guy's popular positive names. I mean, the one suggestion could just be wait a year and then reveal them. Another suggestion is get Big Brother to name them and make it seem like they're the ones that have come up with these names, not me. I feel like my suffering during the first 10 years was really, really, or during the first few years was really, really, really bad. But part of what made it so bad is that every single week, every single day, I was looking at what the singers were doing in their songs, and I was convinced that they were going to help me. And I feel like I'd love to karma is a bitch, and I would love to give Christians that same feeling of them, the Antichrist being revealed. Oh, it's me. I'm Babylon the Great. Some sort of sacrifice happened or whatever. They don't care. Um, and and then just for them to be so certain that Jesus was going to show up and fix everything, and then to have them wait like week after week, month after month, year after year for this Jesus figure to return, only for him to not return because Jesus of Nazareth is not Christ and never was. Um, there are a lot of interviews that I would love to do. Um, you know, I don't like the celebrities for doing things about me behind my back, and they've caused me a huge amount of grief, and they haven't once helped me by telling me that nothing's going to happen. You've got 50,000, go to a cheaper location and put that on a bigger house. If actually I had 70,000 when in 2013 because I inherited 20 from my granddad. So if I would have taken that 70,000, this house was actually worth about 70,000. Because I ended up waiting 5 years, believing that, or 4 years it was, because I ended up waiting 4 years. The house price of this one went up to 105 during that time, and my money had gone down because I'd spent it all on rent, and so. But my mum did help me get this place, so I still got it. But yeah, if I would have just moved here in 2013, I would have been so much happier. I would have, you know, I would have been able to just live my life and just focus on, well, probably focus on trying not to do anything. But um, I don't know, it still would have been curious. But if I would have known that they hadn't, that they weren't going to help me, I would have done things a lot differently, and I would have focused on making myself feel better. But yeah, Christians are going to do the same thing. There's a lot of rapture believers who believe that Jesus is going to come down anytime soon, and I don't want to kill their belief. I want them to still believe it. Why? Because it's going to torture them, believing every day, every night that someone's going to come and save them and kill me and stuff. And that's um yeah, I feel like I really want revenge, and I don't even know who to get revenge from because I'm kind of angry at everyone. But I do like the songs. The songs are really good, and even though they've given me enjoyment, they've also given me pain and confusion as to um, why it makes it clear that they know that I'm Christ, and yet they're not coming to help me. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just I kind of I feel like that the next what happens from the time, there's all these prophecies that I've been reading in the Bible all about Jerusalem and the covenant and stuff like this, and it was horrible because I felt like this was all going on about me behind my back, and yet no one was actually working with me, and it just was like, no, this is about me. I'm Jerusalem. You can't make a covenant with Jerusalem whilst ignoring Jerusalem. I'm Jerusalem. I'm the one you have to make the covenant with. I'm the one that has to, be involved in this. I'm the one that needs to be living in a nice house and fed somewhere. There's a part in the Bible that says that is what the kind of the rapture is. It's taking the bride and putting her in a house where she's fed every day. And I don't know why Christians are so excited about that, because technically food is very cheap. So, I could go to a restaurant every day for a tenner, um, and there we go, woohoo, I'm in heaven. But yeah, I like the idea of someone else giving me the food and me not having to actually go out and pay anyway, whatever. um so yeah, I think that's what should happen. But I don't exactly know the stages, but I feel like I want to make a covenant with the singers and celebrities where I'll reveal their positive names. And I'm sure they'll attract a lot of people, and I'm sure there'll still be some Jesus worshippers who don't believe. But I don't know, because maybe that's not best. Maybe, yeah, I'm sure it is the best, because I don't want to punish the singers and celebrities. I feel like I want to punish the world, and because that's a much bigger target market, um, and therefore giving the singers and celebrities their positive names, getting everyone to love them, for 3.5 years, for a long, long time, and then revealing actually they're holy angels, they're evil angels, that they're not nice or positive, they're not really representing me, because in person I'm a lot more quieter and I guess more shy in person, and so you know like the Selena Gomez thing is kind of weird, because I feel like I am a bit like her, because she's a nice normal girl, and maybe I am too. But it's like, am I? And then I'm thinking about all these other different characters that I feel represent me too. But then I'm like, do they actually represent me? I mean, am I actually anything like that? Um, I mean, I feel like I need to be like that because I need to scare the shit out of people. Um, but am I like that? I don't know. And it's also a bit weird what's going on with Justin Bieber and Selena, because I don't know. 5 years ago, I was convinced that he had genuine, strong feelings for Hailey. But yeah, now I don't know. I haven't really been focused. I haven't been focusing on him or his relationship or his life or anything. But I have noticed that there's lots and lots of songs have come out where they're definitely posing as the Jesus and Mary character, but the Jesus and Mary being either the mother or the the, the all the different types of Marys, the bride and the rejected Christ, the bride that needs to go, the bride that needs to. I don't know. I feel like there's loads of different titles for her, and yeah, I'm a bit confused as to um, what's really going on, what's really going on there. But anyway, I am going to just focus on sleeping